time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient
Oh,
power that I may
righty then.
return in a void.
Howdy, y'all. I am doing another art live stream. Excuse me. Because I have the time right now. I am currently, doing J from All for One. Well, by All for One, I should say, because that's the original creator of it. I'm going to add this to an art time lapse because I made the city that's currently in the background as well as some other stuff too. I also have original character of mine that I made all the way back in 2002 for the Power Boy. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I have an original character here, excuse me, that I made in 2002 for my original comic book. This is supposed to be a woman. I was much worse at drawing then. I did not get much better. But yeah, so I got this now basically. So glad seeing you here, Power Boy. So I got that. So once I finish this, then maybe I'll go ahead and draw that too. Excuse me. But yeah. So anyways, let's X that out. Let's go back to tree. So what I'm thinking about this guy here is I'm actually going to have the build and crack, but I want to draw more of this creature first. So I sup hip, welcome to the stream. Alright. Well anyways. Let's see. So yeah, the streams usually cut off at like after an hour, usually an hour 30 minutes. So what that means is we should be able to have a decent amount of stream going. And that should be good. So we have like a nice flesh creature and perfect. This guy is perfectly acceptable with blood and gore and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and appease him for it. And this is Jay from All for One. Alright, so by All for One. Alright, I just took a little bit of creative liberty so that I can fit his horns on his head. Because it's all the way away. I feel like I should probably make it a little bit thicker, like kinda like that. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that then. Alright, so let's increase that to 8. It was a 3 before, now it's an 8. But yeah. But you know what? Something that happened recently in New York. There was some guy basically trying to be like Luigi. And I think that was just crazy. But yeah, apparently it was because he had like football injuries from when he was younger, like causing a whole bunch of concussions and stuff. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So let's see, is that thick enough? Just because of laziness, let's just do that. And then I could erase the extra bits here. Yeah, so that really is something. Yeah, I really thought that Luigi would be the only one. So that really is crazy. And so let's also put this there. So that should be good. I'm not gonna do the eyes just yet. fact, should I make the color a bit more? Let's see. Let's just erase that for now. Sup, 8th Green? Welcome to the stream. I'm seeing all three of y'all here. And let me see. So this is the creature that I'm gonna draw now. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of Maddie Chew's animation at the side because like the deadline isn't for like 1 or 2 more months, so I still got plenty of time. But I really want that to be my next animation. So I'm gonna do that. Right, so I'm not gonna do this guy's ears because there's just like, look at it, there's not really enough room for any of that. I mean, I suppose I could have one ear in the back, so let's give that a try and see how that would look. Right, so we're gonna go, oh, nope, not like that, like this, alright. So let's do that. So that works as ears. Let me just connect that quickly. So that's good, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and add some big set of ears right here. So that's the ears, and that should be good. Erase, and there we go. So that's good. And so I think I'm gonna have like his tail just bend all the way up. So I'm gonna need the floor back for that one. I'm gonna draw his tail before I even worry about like the arms and other stuff. So let's see. That should be good.
These games are starting to feel like chores. But some triangle guy came up with a new game he found. Instead of just one world, I'll have 3 as my playground.
Skip. Okay. I feel like I should probably just expand this to the side. Let's see, that looks about the same size, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's gonna be a whole thing. And so width and height. Width is like how long it is to the side, which is to the left and right. Also known as horizontally. Height is vertically, which is up and down. So we're gonna make this side much bigger. So let's go with, I don't want to make it too much bigger, so let's just go with a 2 and a 1. And I want it to be bigger down there. Pause. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that as well, but not by that much. Okay. And so hopefully I can get away with just copying this part, pasting it, and it should ideally be the same. Why did I do that? Yeah, I figured that would occur. So I'm gonna just go ahead and Let me flatten it a little bit. See, would people notice that? And nah, that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna undo that and move it down slightly. So at least the horizon lines up. And that should be good. And so let's go ahead and do this. Boom, bam. Move this over to here. Move this color over to here. Alright. Fill that in. Lower the tolerance. Raise the tolerance. Yeah, it's important to have just the right amount of tolerance to new ideas. Because new tins, they are good. But when it comes to tins like AI, they are bad. And so, here's what we're gonna do here. Let's increase that by 8. But there are also all kinds of other bad new tins too. So let me put this here, put that there, and boom, let's expand. Alright, put that here, and there we go. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm not sure exactly the angle, but this is way more likely to look out of place. So let's go ahead and do that. Paste, do that. Oh wow, it worked out. That is surprising. Okay. There's probably a slight seam missing to it, but yeah, there is. I can detect like a very slightly different hue. Probably can't see where it is, but like it's right here. But no one's gonna see that, so it's fine. Alright, so all of pointing it out made it more like visible to folks. That's fine. Now this guy doesn't look any smaller. I'm not doing all that again, so it's just gonna have to do. So we're gonna do this. Alright, so onto the body now. I'm gonna just go ahead and erase the spikes for right now. Oh no, I need black. So make this as black as ice. Put that there and move this away. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, but it took quite a while to make the building. I also took the liberty of including that. And looking back, the building might be useful for another build later. And, let me see here. I was going to have these buildings here. I got this from another comic book that I was making. And then I stopped making it. I started making it in 2002, which is just 2 years after I started doing my channel. But then it just fell to the wayside and I haven't worked on it again since. So, was called Abnormality. It seems pretty cool. So, I'm actually gonna do this right here. Create yet another layer. Go down to here. Get some green grass and make it slightly... have a slightly redder hue to it. Then I'm gonna just have this in the background. Because maybe that pulls it together, maybe not. But a little part that no one can see is just the right kind of horizon. Rather than it ending just right there. Okay, so that's good. And back down to tree. let me some water. Oh, excuse me. Ancient alien. Yeah, I have like all kinds of ideas in my head for cartoons and animations, but I haven't really been motivated to do it because they take quite some time to do, but I like to do it myself and do it with quality and assurance. Alright, so let's see, that's good like that. So let's add a slight tilt to it around here. Gonna add that, and then gonna have this kind of going like so. And like so. Alright, let's actually have this go around like that. Right, that's good. Let's get the reference back out. That's looking good. Alright, so we're gonna have this go out like so. This is around the middle of it. I should change to a slightly smaller brush, so 2 should do it. Now it's an S tier creation. Get it? Since it's an S now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And then let's also make this back to a tree. Put this here. And I can use that as like a slight guideline for some plans of this. I'm actually gonna connect the line so the outside kind of goes to right there. Then it just spins like so. So that way we can get a little bit more of the spike action on the tail. I remember I used to do a lot of tailed creatures with spike. It's not even storming outside, so I don't know why the TV went out. Well, since the TV went out, the stream might go out too, so hopefully not. Alright, find the Nemo. Yeah. Sorry if that was disturbing. I hit my microphone. And so, we're gonna do this and erase that. And I think this is probably going to be my final art fight submission. I actually have an idea for Space Turtle. He was gonna be in the one with the Moon Dragon, but then I forgot about him completely. So, yeah, that was that. Okay, so that's good right there. Alright, so that body is looking fine. Let's do the other arm first. And even though this guy is covered in what looks like hairs, this part, his head, looks more like flesh, muscles, and veins and stuff. So I feel like a lot of him, like maybe his arms, should be made of that. And like, this guy said like to message him about the lore. I might, because I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, see, bony, decrepit limbs. So I'm thinking like maybe his eyes mind control people and gets them to like go crazy, kill each other like some kind of tattoo. That squid fella, that guy, gonna get them to go crazy and do that, and then they sacrifice their body to rejuvenate his hands, but it keeps on decaying. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if this is accurate to that creature or not, but that's what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna do the eyes now. So let's go to tree. And let's have the eyes go like so. Like so. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna wait just a bit of time to do the pupil. But as of right now, this should be just fine. So there's that, and perfect.
Shattered in an instant. The greatest minds of Amphibia.
Okay. And so what I'm thinking is, because like there are 3 segments in each of the limbs, it seems. So it's kind of like what do they call it? A wolf creature. So I think his arm here should like go to about all the way back here. Oh, that's 10 as heck. Why did I make that part so thick? I don't know how to lessen that, so I guess that's that then. I guess I'll make it thicker so I can distinguish it. So let's do that. And just do that here. And that would be good like that. Let's erase that and there's that here. So it's an elbow. Let's move that to there, and that should be good. All right. Okay, so that's looking good there. And I guess since I made that one that thick, I may as well just make the other arm just as thick as well. And so let's go ahead and do the other arm kind of like this. So that, use that here. So gonna do that. Move that to about here. Looks amazing. Thank you, Ape Green. I am very happy that you like it. And so let's see, that's not quite as long, but hey, that's fine. So we're gonna do that. Really feel like I should make the road slightly longer. Right. That fits there. That's fine. I could actually just move it ahead slightly. Just like that. Just like that. Just ease on into it. Alright. And luckily I didn't do any building cracks just yet. Right. Still doesn't solve the deeper problem, so we're gonna do and solve that now. Alright, so pop with that. Let's just go and create image and this and height. I'm not gonna need that much more space, but let's just go and put it at 200 additional units. Even though it's not gonna be that much. Alright, so let's do the hands now. Let's have the pinky just slightly separate from the rest of them. Do it on the run there, so let's do that. Freak it. Let's try again. In fact, copy this first. Boom. And then I'm gonna paint over it. I'm messing up today. Okay, there we go. And back to the layer, paste it back. Let's erase this part here. Boom. There we go. And now that saves some time. Alright, so I'm gonna actually make it so it's a little bit better. Let's change that to 4 since this line is a bit thicker here. And here. Okay. Alright, perfect. Back to trees for this eyeball. Okay, so that's looking good. What's next? See, do I want fur on it? I'm gonna keep the hands at the tree because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that on another layer. And I should make this there for a temporary color. So we're gonna do just this quickly. And I'm gonna make its temporary color a little bit see-through. Right. I think that would be a perfectly fine color for it. The reason why I'm making it partially transparent is so that I can do the arms behind it a little bit better. Right, so there's a hand. I need to make it in such a way where it's apart from the other one. That's gonna cut into the tail, and I really like the tail more than I like the backhands. So I think that's why I'm doing it on this other layer too. I think I'm gonna just keep the backhands done. Like, I know it hasn't. It has those backhands, but the legs are deformed and useless. Works entirely on arms. Oh, this is a woman. Okay. Right. And so here's an idea for them. So maybe I can just make them really tiny limbs. Yeah, I just like the tail, so I'm gonna make them really small. I'm gonna go ahead and extend call it this, because that usually makes the line thicker. And yeah, that should do it. Go ahead and extend that to there. And I feel like this would be kind of funny, like here. Let's add this to the tongue. This. Like just flipping someone off with his arm. With her arm, I mean. And so, yeah, I have no clue why the TV went out. So yeah. Let's see, what are tends to talk about? The weather looks nice today. At the moment, at least. Well, yeah, global warming is Crazy, ain't it? Alright, so since this guy's limbs are excuse me, necrotic, gonna have him be like kind of ashy looking. And so then I'm gonna erase this part and just drag the arms, those two little arms, to be right over it. And maybe I can paint like it's fur on it, on that layer too, because I kind of like it without it. And I think that would work out pretty nice. So let's do that, this. Let's see, how's that look? Not decrepit enough. Let's go with this, a little bit darker, not quite that dark. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I finished that show called Ugly Betty, and it is such a good show. It is nice. It stars this really ugly woman named Betty Suarez. Her dream is to run a magazine, but she hates fashion, and then she got hired by this decrepit old man because his son, who recently became the head of a fashion magazine, is a hoe. So he hired her because she's so ugly that he ain't gonna try with her. So he decided to harass her until she quit. Then he felt bad and took her back. Well, got her back, I should say. And that was like in the first episode. So now she's there defying all odds because the entire company hates her, and everyone is there trying to like ruin her day and make her leave and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it is just such a good series. So yeah, that looks good there. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to this for now. Back to trade. Alright, know it's a bit like longer and thinner than that, but it's fine. And am I going to do the character, put the gradient on that? Maybe. We'll see. And do that. Actually, I should add like a slight circle to it. I don't know if I want to hand that. It didn't, but we're gonna add that to this one. So we're gonna add just a slight tip, then back to that, back to this, back to that. Oh, that wasn't supposed to go to right there. Let's switch to tools again. Right, that should do it. Let's download more music. Oh yeah, there's this cool game called Peak. Cannot stop watching the like playthroughs of it. This is a pretty good looking game. And I forgot what I was gonna say. I think that requires some spikes there too. Just that extra 10 there. The rest of those do not need it. I'm gonna just make this one red. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that. Make it between red and orange. Gonna make this slightly yellow. The teeth, they are normal teeth color. 17 couldn't work. So let's darken some of the tape. Felt like just making it a little bit darker randomly. Let's get these back out. That one sounds like rocky music. I've never seen one of those movies, but I did hear a soundtrack of it. That looks good there. So let's put that there. What's up, Patar, boy? Welcome back to the stream. What's up, Matty True? Welcome to the stream. I am making another art fight submission. I feel like this is probably going to be my last one. Maybe I'll do one with a turtle. Anyways, welcome to the stream, both of you. You guys think the hand blends in too much with the road? I feel like it does. Not about to change the hand with that gradient on it. I think I'm just gonna change the road, if anything. Let's try it out. How's it going? I am doing great right now. I'm kind of sleepy. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. And I heard just a little bit, but it's nothing. It's not really anything bad enough to complain about. How about you, Maddie True? Yeah, this road works much better with that decrepit little hand of his. Right, back to this. Just kind of bored. Yeah. Alright, so I think this should be good. Hopefully the stream will be entertaining for you. I think this is looking pretty decent so far. Am I going to continue that for that? I'm thinking no. But I am going to make these glow. So here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna add a nice little yellow to it. It's a sickly looking yellow. So I gotta see how it would look first. So let's do that, I suppose. Let's do that. Alright. That isn't too bad. I suppose I can just do that. Don't forget the map part, by the way. Just a reminder. Yeah, no worries. I remember. I've been working on a bit of it too, like all throughout, like when I did these drawings. Right, so let me see. Oh my. Alright, so let's see how this looks just with that or just with that. And I think it looks better with the gradient. I've got a decent amount of stuff ahead of me. Alright, so let's get this gradient going then. Because the shift key, it ain't working. But the shift key is working. That's the one it's working right now. Oh well, that's that. And I'm gonna make the whole thing glow kind of orange. So let me just save this real quick. So how is your day so far, Maddie True? And your day as well, Patar Boy, if you're still here. Let's just add that. to go and click the wand each time. But I can do the gradient tool, so that's good. Yeah, this doesn't really look much like the actual creatures because keep in mind that's him. These are his spikes. It's supposed to be red and stuff, but I decided to change it out. Why not? I don't know. Alright, so anyways. I don't really have much to say, so I'm gonna let this guy keep on going with his time. It's going alright, just don't really have anything to do. Alright.
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Alright, let's have it mostly yellow here for this specific
Just
color.
like you do, always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know, tell them I
But yeah, if you're feeling bored, you can always like work on that comic you wanted to make. Comics take a real long time. So if you're feeling bored, you may as well like do that if you want.
We'll meet again, don't know where,
You could work on it while you listen here.
but I know
If not, doing listening here is just fine. I feel like I've not taken up enough spots there. But that works better.
Oh, come on now, what is next day? Talking rock. In your journey you met good friends and a new pet. Wherever you may go, you fought a hive mind AI, a very angry old slime, and a talking Dorito.
Why Bill get so mad? He said,
Good
hey.
evening, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight to our show. We're glad we got to spend some time with you all, from the frogs to the demons and those witches at the back. Let's run that one more time, yeah? Alright, folks.
So how about that? A big finale, the best for last. So we hope that you've enjoyed and had a blast. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Yeah, I'm just not really feeling the fur. So I think I'm just gonna have like a rib cage there.
Well, my good friends, thanks for the best of days.
Oh, motivation's been pretty bad lately, so I don't have as much time as I used to. Yeah, that's true. Time is always fleeting. Hey, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, then that's good. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was going to do. Yes, alright, so let's go ahead and get this. Yeah. Why is it? Oh, there we go. I think that's the end of that specific playlist, but I have it set to loop, so it should be fine. The gradient worked out. It looks decent like that. It looks kind of off-colored slightly. Alright, we have passed the hour mark, so that means we're in the danger zone of the stream randomly cutting out. So, be sure to subscribe because I do these randomly and sometimes they just cut out. So it is what it is. But yeah, make sure that you subscribe if you like these because I do these randomly. But this specific one here is going to be a art time lapse later on, so you can see the whole creative process of it without any commentary. Just some music. It's not just fancy music though, it's just going to be some modern music. But hey, music is music, as long as it's done good. Okay. So I think that's good there. And I'm gonna have, you know, I don't really do rib cages all that often, so
My time has come to burn.
I'm still gonna try it anyway.
That I may return. In a void bordering three worlds, I have awoken, and I'll see the barriers between them be broken.
Let's actually move this to the layer below because I think I'm committed to this ribcage idea. So we're gonna do that. So that's good there. Alright, so yeah, I read that already. Excuse me. But one show, not show, what am I saying? One game I really liked was Spore. I used to play that game all the time when I was younger. Because that game was awesome. So I'm gonna have this here. This. And that. Then I'm gonna erase this. See if it only works with his. And this every color. Yeah. Alright, so let's do that. Delete. That did not work. Alright. Annually it is. Yeah, one thing that I'm really against that I heard about recently is that annoying online Child Safety Act. I think that's just stupid because it's not really protecting them at all by spying, or not. Oh yeah, it is spying. Like on every single adult 10, because it's requiring ID identification for you to be able to use the internet, and I find that to be completely absurd. So yeah, I think that that's just yet another mean for controlling this totalitarian, fascistic system that's happening all over the world these days. And I blame those tech folks. Like, this kind of stuff happens all the time. Don't get me wrong, but they really, really made it happen significantly more often. Alright, so I'm actually gonna erase this bone here. Yeah, that's more like it. Do that. Let's also erase that and move that to about here and here. I truly need to get better at small talk. Do these streams and I really haven't got much to say. Alright, so how do you do small talk when you're basically talking to yourself? It truly is a mystery. Alright, so I got that. I think I'm gonna have like a slight stomach lining type of thing here. Like kinda like that. Yeah, like personally, I like the motivation to do like whole animations right now. I'm still like doing your one, but like this is the guy that used to do one animation every week, and each of those animations they were like 10 seconds long, sometimes even 20 seconds. So now that more than half a year's gone and I've only done one, that's just really upsetting to me personally. Alright, so I'm gonna paint this side this color and then the other side
I'm so bored.
darker.
These games are starting to feel like chores.
And away he went. And here we are. Got it and got it. have this extended a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna have a slight rotten patch right here, because I think that would be pretty cool. So we're gonna do that. And this. Boy. Okay. So that and black. Alright, so that's looking good. Alright, so now I think I really made this. Oh, so that's where that comes from. Alright, so I don't have to worry about erasing that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, we are just about halfway done here. I don't know how long of it's going to be still on the stream, but because this thing cuts out randomly. But yeah, it should be good. I think the Addams Family movie, the cartoon version, is just absolutely unwatchable. The 90s version was just so good. It's like theoretically impossible for there to be a good new one after that one. Because, in my humble opinion, it just wouldn't work. Stuff isn't as, like, the comedy, the everything else, just not as good as it used to be. There's still some pretty funny stuff, but a lot of things is more like relatability than humor. And they don't have to be like offensive to be humorous. I'm just saying, like, it's just not as funny. Like, I'm in the Middle, for example. Like, that is one of the most hilarious shows. The humor in it was mean-spirited, but it wasn't offensive. And it was, like, really funny. But nowadays, like, offensive equals funny and all kinds of other nonsense. So, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the bones here. I don't know how I'm going to make it do the thing that I needed to do, which is a curve. Right. Well, let's try and figure that out. I cannot believe that worked. Wow. Alright, so, let's see. Well, that's the first time that ever happened. Let's see, which way does the orange go? It hardly matters, let's just do that. It's the stream, and then... And hopefully it isn't. So that's probably fine like that. Well, let's try and see if I can add, since that's like that, let's add a more simple gradient. It's just that normal one, that other way. Just about right. Okay. Well, that is looking good. I think I might add some little ridges to those horns. So that's looking pretty good. Let's make this horn. Oh no. That should be fine. Didn't alter the image. Alright, good. Back to layer. Probably just have like a transition between these two bone colors. Alright, so let's do that and that. Do that. Yeah, that works. Alright, so let's do that. Right, that's good. Then this part can actually be the beginning of the ridges that I make. So let's go ahead and go back to black and let's go to tools. Let's do that. So that. Oh, no, that's not a good thing to do. We shouldn't have like lines go directly into each other unless that's the purpose. Because otherwise it looks slightly odd. That should be good. Alright, so just get this meat ready. Alright, so meat and muscle tendons. Oh yeah, these teeth don't got no gums on it. Oh, that's an easy solution. I could just make the mouth slightly bigger. Alright, so just take this, that, increase that to 3. That, just add this to it. Just a little bit personality. And just a little bit of that. Change that to the bones. And I suppose I just do that at the bottom there too. Okay. $20. Well, last time, if it's anything like last time, it should end in about 8 minutes.
Shattered in an instant. The greatest minds have
Hold up, there's no gum in the front teeth. I've been duped. Let's see how it looks anyway. So let's do that. Does that look good? Nope. Let's do, let's go all the way back and erase all of that. So, actually think that that little spike thing that I did looked pretty cool. So I'm gonna add that in. Let's make that slightly darker since it's under it, and that would be good. Alright, so. I'm back. Welcome back, Petard Boy. You liking what's happening so far? Alright, so. Excuse me. Well, I'm glad you like it, Petard Boy. Let me put more of this here. I'm gonna need like a brighter orange for this specific part. So let's make this bright orange. And this feels like the kind of creature that would cook in the sunlight. So I think I'm gonna make it darker. So let's go here. Just gonna do that now before I forget. Still gonna make it kind of sunny out, so I'm gonna do that. Like the sun's just starting to come out, sky's just starting to get a little red, though I think it might blend into it. But let's see. And that should be good. Yeah, I'll have to fix that specific part. Alright, so let's see how red it can make. That's fine. This is fine. Let's go with yellow. Oh my, no. Could just make it blue, I suppose. Now that just looks suspicious. So yellow. So, by the way, he's flipping the bird. Okay, so let's see. I think that's looking pretty good. So let's actually want to make it red or pink. Maybe the problem is this is just a little bit too black. Like maybe a little bit of blue could be good here. Like dark blue, like the cosmos. Yeah. I think the dark blue is what helped it. Let's make it slightly more blue. Guess that's kind of like a navy blue or something. Right. I think that is the perfect backdrop. I just need to see where the heck that's coming from. Right there. So cut it. Gonna add like some stars to it, if anything. And I think that would help it go a long way. Alright, I'm gonna keep that right there for now. I'm gonna add like stars and all kinds of stuff to it, but as of now, not necessary. So back to this. I'm gonna go to tools. Let's just keep that there for reference, basically. And let's slide this on over to pink. And not too pink. That colors are good. And here. How's that look? That looks like it could be a muscle. Up a bit. It's darker in the picture. So let's put that to the test. Let's make this part darker. Let's see which one works. Why not use both? Yeah, like that could work. And so let's do this part like as the 10 here, the 10. Alright, so that's good. And that's good. It all seems to go in like a straight line. And I think that's the way to do it. Just gonna have that. So let's do this. Right, so got that, this, and that. Boom, bam, bam. And bam. There we go. But yeah, I got like 1 or 2 months left before the deadline of Mighty Shoes animation is up. So I got basically 2 or 3 months to make it look as good as possible. Because I want to release like nice quality work. So yeah, that's looking good there. Zoom in on that. So that's good there. Let's add like little veins here. Basically. And yeah. The anatomy isn't as good as the originals, but I think that this is a nice little tin here. So, got this, boom, bam, and bam. Yeah, that's better with the veins. On 34, this is almost exactly when it stopped last time, so hopefully the stream does not crash again. If it does, buy in advance. Excuse me. Oh, cool. The eyes are veiny as well. Alright, let's do that. I think it kind of looks better like this when it comes from an eye. Just because. Yeah, that's more like it. That worked. Plus, it provides a nice bit of contrast with the building. So yeah, it works a lot better. This. I always like to hide a little something, a little Easter egg in my art. So let's do that. And that's my little logo right there. On very rare occasions, I hide multiple, but that almost never happens. Oh, I almost forgot about that. Let's do this one by one since it's so small. Yeah, they won't notice. Let's do another 10 here. There we go. Now let's add a little bit of veins and viscera to here. Let's change this back to tree, actually. Yeah, tree. And 2. Even though I'm not talking much, it is nice doing this with some music, along with some folks watching, just hanging out together. It is pleasant. Let's duplicate that and move that to here. I think we're gonna have that one be like on the right side of it, since this is the left. Thank you, Dumpling. Also, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think I'm just about like 2/3 finished. Almost all the way. Just want a couple last tints, and then I'm gonna. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna say this then. You know, I have to. I just have to. Alright, yeah, okay, so, let's go ahead and go down to here, see what else is missing. Yeah, just need orange for the eyes. So, I'm gonna actually make the eyes orange, and then kind of like a darker orange. Okay. Let's increase the tolerance slightly, and that should be good. Okay, so let's do that. It's gonna be looking in this direction, so what the heck? Why did? Alright. Okay, so let's do that. And then. What is going on? Okay. So I've got that. Alright, there we are. Now back to black. Back to tree and then back to black. I should have found some other human characters to include in this. But yeah, I could just probably make a bunch of humans and maybe find them later for art fights to include. But I just really like this character, so I'm gonna draw it. This is probably gonna be the last one that I draw for this specific art fight. And maybe I'll do a turtle. Okay. And maybe I can like try to figure out how to do this woman that I drew like 3 years ago better. Because I don't think I did very well. I feel like I could do a little better. I could do that after I finish this one, if I am able to do so. I need water. Excuse me. So I think that is good. Let's look at that. All right. So there's that. I know he's supposed to have fur, but I don't feel like doing all that. Oh, my guy doesn't even have a neck. How unfortunate. Maybe I can make it look like he's folding in on himself, like that. Eh. Looks like his necklace self is just gonna have to be necklace. That is just fine. And so let's just. Oh, let me do that. Alright, there we go. Everything's fine. Yes, it is. And let's just. Let's do that. Alright, just make it real dark in there. Even darker. That looks good. Just gonna erase this. Alright, done with a specific creature. Yeah, I'm gonna have the humans probably look like other tins too. But as of right now, let's just add a glow to it. This one I'm actually gonna label. So I'm gonna go to there. Here on that side of caution and here. Needs to be a slightly more vibrant tin. So let's do that. And let's also do this. See, would that look better under? That's fine. Good. Teeth are very scary. Thank you, Abe Green. I am glad you think that. That's what I was going for. And so let's actually do this. Or would orange be better? Alright, let's try it. Let's do that, and then go to orange. Yeah, orange looks way better. See how it looks erased a little bit. Yep, orange is the winner. Let's use that. I think I'll probably add in just one human on stream, and then maybe we could do the rest later. Or I could just like do as much of them now as I can. If y'all like, but if y'all want me to. Slightly more yellow tint to it would work better. I don't really know why I did this. Now you can't even see the yellow. So I think I'm gonna just like make these slightly more dull. Till finally just those last three are gonna be that way. That muscle needs to be appreciated fully, so we're gonna keep that horn the same. Without any glow to it. Yeah, I think that could be these flyers. Alright, so let's go up to there. Let's make black, slightly blue. Make the brush ginormous. 100 work. Not quite there just yet. It just feels a tad too bright, so let's go with 44. Slightly darker. Just take that back and make the brush 4 times bigger. Right. I think that worked. It's much darker now. Instead of like that real bright looking tin here. Okay, so let's go here and do it there. Bacado. We're gonna go with just a 200 for this.
Again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Couldn't do the shadows until I do the humans.
Keep smiling through, just like you do, always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was screaming this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. From the bloody talk to casting magic with just some chalk. Oh, come on now, what is next day? Talking rock. In your journey you met good friends and a new pet. Wherever you may go, tooth fairy, angry old slime, and a talking Dorito.
Hey!
Right, so this actually lasted longer than last time. That's pretty good.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight to our show. We're glad we got to spend some time with you all, from the frogs to the demons and those witches at the back. Let's run that one more time, yeah? Alright, folks.
So, how about that? A big finale, the best for last. So, we hope that you've enjoyed and had a blast. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know where, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Farewell, my good friends, thanks for the best of days. I hope we meet again sometime, someday. I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
So let's just do this. So like the brick is kind of crackling like that, like crumbling. Kind of looks a little bit too much like glass though, but yeah, it's fine. I should also be doing it by ones, but I'm not gonna do all of that. Looks like it could also be double as like black veins going through it because he's touching it. So I guess that could also work.
My time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return. In a void bordering three worlds, I have awoken, and I'll see the barriers between them be broken.
I got 2 backgrounds there, so I think I can just afford to have a few bricks like crumble. I can't remember how bricks look like on the inside. Since this part is darker, I could probably use that to substitute like missing bricks and stuff. And I should do that on the brick layer, which is this one maybe? Yeah. Brick. Alright, yeah, all of this is just some unnecessary detail, so I'm just going to do just a quick little bit with some humans, because I'm nearly out of time. In fact, that could be an auditory, so goodbye in advance. I have a feeling it's gonna cut out in about 6 minutes maybe. So let's just add a human here. So add the ears, add that, and let's give him some orange eyes. A little bit of that too. Let's make this guy this color. Let's make the pink a tad deeper, so that I can also use it in the eyes. That's fine. Just orange is good. Alright, so let's do this. So let's do that, and there we go. Do this by tools now.
I'm so bored. These games are starting to feel like chores. But some triangle guy came up with a new game he found. Instead of just one world,
So
I'll have
Ashton
three
and
as my playground.
there you go, almost done. So I'm gonna add like a lot more humans to this. Just haven't decided exactly how much more and what to do. I may personalize them to other like art fight attacks that I found. So yeah. I think this is gonna be it. I thought it would cut out, luckily it didn't. So hopefully you enjoy this live stream. Be sure to press the like button to help share the stream and subscribe, because I do streams like this randomly. So you gotta subscribe to be able to catch them when I do them. And be sure to share this with your friends, and I will be sure to post a time lapse of this at some point. Hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, if anything. And be sure to comment below or in the video when it comes out, and see the whole creation of this sped up by like 5 times, maybe more. This one did take a while. 2 hours here and already like an hour of creating from before then. So it seems like it's gonna be like a 4-hour project. So this one is a long one. So I'll be much appreciated if when you see a video with this guy in it come out, be sure to please like it. And until next time, this is Invasion out.